Alrighty, welcome. Okay, let me check these patch notes. Maybe tomorrow. I know I've been saying this for months at this point. I'll see if I can do the support tier list. Okay, so they've changed bounties a little bit. Okay, I didn't really, and I haven't played a lot, but I didn't notice a lot of bounty like discrepancies. I think they lowered them overall, I believe, but I don't know. I've only played a few games on this patch or the past patch, and I don't think it made that much of a difference from what I've seen. Okay, so minions are a little bit slower, so game pace is going to slow down a little bit. Or not really. I mean, because it's still going to be the same amount of minions spawning, the same amount of time, but what that's going to do is as the game unfolds kind of into that mid-level around 7 minutes or so, I think, then I guess like top laner can roam a little bit because it's just side lane, right? Yeah, just side lane minions, not mid. So I think that means that as a support, you can either roam or ward, and you're going to have more windows for doing that potentially without losing as much XP. You can also contest Dragon. So the waves are going to push a little bit slower, and they're going to arrive a little bit slower, which should give you a little bit more time to do stuff outside of the lane, take back timings, and get back to lane a little bit faster. So you're not going to be missing as much HP, or XP, I should say, or gold. So I'm not sure how big of a deal that's going to be. But it is going to favor more mobility on the map with less opportunity cost. So champs that like to roam or control vision well or take, specific back timings, contest dragons, all that kind of stuff, it's going to help you out. Okay. And conversely, it's going to hurt champs that just want to be able to sit in lane and push and not rotate or roam. So a lot of those like double range lanes maybe benefit a little bit less than like engage type of lanes. Okay, so Aatrox, R damage increased. Sure, I haven't seen him really do a ton in the meta, but again, haven't played a ton. Anivia getting nerfed for some reason. It feels like, just why would anyone play Anivia when you could just play something like Ziggs mid if you just want like, wave clear and scaling. I don't think Anivia is horrible though. It seems like a pretty rare pick. Again, I haven't played a ton though. Maybe she's taken over. Blitzcrank, they're buffing him. I don't know why they're buffing Blitz. I feel like he's fine. Is he in a sad spot? I mean, I just feel like he's very matchup dependent. He's just very extreme. Like, against immobile champs, he hooks, he lands it, you die. Against mobile champs who have hands, he can feel kind of worthless. What? Where is he? I mean, 50% for an extremely skill shot reliant champ, I don't think is that bad. He's very matchup reliant, skill reliant. He doesn't have a lot of guaranteed power in his kit. Not great against tanks or mobility. It has to be immobile, squishy champs. So, I don't know. I think 51% is probably fine. Okay, Briar. I thought that champ's fine in solo queue. That's a pretty big health boost, but okay, sure. Corki. This guy's only been out of the meta for like a couple of months. It's fine. We don't have to keep buffing him back into the meta. Okay, Fizz. This champ's been kind of out of meta for a while. Okay. I think Storm Surge and stuff is still good. I can't remember if they nerfed it again or not. But yeah, Fizz has kind of been out of it. He's sort of an obnoxious champion when he is really good, but as long as he's reliant on hitting a long-range shark, I think he's fairly easy to balance. If you can just jump in their face and hit him with a point-blank shark and kill him, that's a little bit more problematic. But if he has to hit his skill shot, I think he's probably okay. Especially against these like anti-mobility champs, your Vegars, your Poppies, and things like that. The fact that he is mobile, but he still dodges some of that stuff with his E, I think is pretty interesting. Obviously, it stops his dash, but anyways, okay, Alawi getting some buffs, sure. His champions is very niche. I feel like Irelia. Sacks now refresh upon attacking structures. Okay. And the passive damage apply. Okay, so she's going to be better at split pushing. Okay. I mean, Irelia's not been amazing for a little while. I think she did get some buffs a few patches ago. Sure. Jack's getting nerfed a bit. That's fine. That champion's really obnoxious in solo queue. I think his win rate at Worlds wasn't great, but I think he could use a little bit of a nerf. I think that's okay. Katarina hasn't been that great for a little bit, and I think they nerfed some of the on-hit interactions. I know they nerfed Blade of the Ruined King, which she got sometimes. That's probably fine. Kale attack speed, sure. Cassante. I feel like he's actually been fairly balanced, if not like kind of bad recently, but maybe again I just haven't played a lot. Maybe I haven't played against good ones, but he fell off pretty hard at Worlds after you got out of groups. Oh, Malkai. Wait, am I not making any sound here? No, what do you mean you can't hear? Okay, looks like that's working, hopefully. Lilia nerfed. I think that champ's fine. Sure. Maokai, base movement speed and health are increased. Okay, 5 extra movement speed is actually really big for him because he has to gap close pretty far to get his W. It's very short range for an engaged champ. 30 base health is also massive. Okay. Did they nerf him within the last 3 patches? I don't know. Sapling movement speed. So it just scales. It's not based on your boots. It's just based on levels. I don't know what the linearly means. I think that's worse for supports because you don't get your levels as fast as you get your boots. Usually, obviously. So, okay. Mordekaiser, let's go ahead and get into a game here. I'm thinking. And I am kind of tired, so I'm sort of slumped over here, so I apologize for the bad posture. Oh, it's loud in the restaurant. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, even while you're out at dinner. That's dedication. Mord's getting nerfed. Okay, sure. I don't think he was that much of a problem, but that's probably okay. Poppy. Okay, getting nerfed a little bit. That's probably okay. She got nerfed for support a few. I don't think she's that much of a problem. Like, she got played at World some. I mean, she's a counter pick against mobility champs, and there aren't that many viable counters to mobility champs. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be sad if she's nerfed out of the meta, because she's one of the most obnoxious champs to play against for Recon. But just being real, I think there needs to be somebody like her that's possible as a counter pick in the meta to counter a lot of the mobility creep. So, I mean, you still got stuff like Veigar. You know, you got like Malzahar, Vi. You know, there are things that can still lock down mobile champs. Nautilus, but Poppy is. I think Poppy's okay. I think it wasn't her win rate like turbo low at Worlds. It's like 30% or something. Yo, what's up, Yannick? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Anyway, so as a Recon enjoyer, I'm not sad about this, but just for the state of the game, to be fair, I think she's an important kind of check on mobility champs. So it's probably not great that if she gets nerfed totally out of the meta. Um, Rumble, base health increase. Okay, that's a lot. 30 extra health. I feel like he was very good at Worlds, but maybe he got nerfed really hard after that in the last few patches. Okay, thanks, Butter. I'm probably only going to have time for one game tonight, but hopefully you'll be able to come in and see part of it. But hopefully I should be back tomorrow. It's a weekend. I'm not sure if Jason's back or not, or how he's going to feel coming back from the trip tomorrow. But hopefully we can play a couple more games. Okay. Okay. Seraphine is kind of obnoxious, but I don't think she's that strong. She's okay. I mean, as far as support goes, I know she's probably played more as an AP carry, but yeah, she's like 51.5%. I mean, it's fine. Man, that was a pretty long queue time, wasn't it? Am I crazy? And when is Arcane coming up? I saw a lot of commercials for it, but I don't think it's out yet. I'm not sure, though. Okay, so better trading. Shin is really annoying. I'm not excited if Shin's in the meta, but realistically, he has been pretty bad for a while. He's very good against engaged champs. I always wondered why they didn't make that girl's mom into a character. It seemed like they were Mbessa now. It seemed like they were setting up for that. It's like strong African-American, you know, matriarch lady that seems important in the lore of Arcane. It's like, it feels like she should be a character. That they would make her a character. But the reason is they were going to wait until the release of Arcane Season 2. Okay. And I thought she had died at the end of Season 1. But obviously if they're making her a character, she must have survived the event. I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen Arcane Season 1. I guess I kind of did, that it appears as though she may have died, but I won't spoil anymore. Okay. We'll just do Recon. I'm just too tired and too old to figure out something else right now. Let's dance. But maybe we can try some other stuff out this weekend. So far, I don't have any weekend plans. We'll see. We might end up hanging out with a friend one of these nights, but so far, weekend's looking relatively open. Okay, Swain. Swain has kind of been out of the meta for a little while. Now, did they do a soft rework of him in the last few patches? I feel like maybe they did. Okay. Nice little boost of damage. You max that first. That's pretty good. Never move. Cooldown early. Okay. That's good. Demonic Ascension. Based on bonus health. Oh, now it just a little bit extra on bonus health. So if you stack health instead of AP, you're going to heal a little bit more. They do have quite a few tanks. Wait, which account? I'm on the one that's platinum, I think. They can get a lot of magic resist, and that's going to be problematic. Because Kaisa does a lot of magic too. So, I mean, we've got Mundo who does some AD, but I mean, Tom Kinch doesn't matter what he gets. Alawi is, I don't think she can get much magic resist in her kit. I think she has to get damage and like bruiser items, or she just doesn't exist. Udyr can get magic resist, but I think Udyr is really the only thing that's going to be annoying if they get magic resist. I mean, we don't have that much CC, so they're not getting a ton of value out of Mercury Treads. I tried being good, but evil comes out of the sparkle So it'll probably be okay. And Kaisa's like percentage damage and some AD. Mundo some AD. It'll probably be okay. Udyr's probably going to get Leandri's first. And, I mean, what can he even get? I mean, I guess he could get Abyssal if he wanted to. Yone could get, like, Wit's End, I guess, if he really wanted to, but I don't know. I don't think it's, like, a total terror. Because none of them want Spirit Visage. What else can I even get? I guess they could get Force of Nature. They're not going to do any damage if they do that. Udyr might like Force. I guess you could get Kanik Rookern too. We're gonna... I think my level 1 is just trash. Compared to Kent. Like, Kent's just gonna light me up. Did he have PTA? What were those? I guess those were tongue stacks on me. She's like spamming the Qs. Oh my god.
You could have been so useful alive.
Okay, Mundo. Hopefully I'll get an assist on that. Okay. Didn't get the assist, but... Could I have gotten out without my W? I think continuing to trade, I at least put enough damage up there. Installed. I was thinking if I got my W back with my Q, if I could W her, maybe. Nice. That's sweet, and it kept stacking too. That's perfect. And we got our barrier. Okay. Okay. And she's getting the worst end of all this CS too, Zaya. And Kench got the kill instead of her. It's kind of a weird lane, but yeah, Kai'Sa's still up. 3 kills to 1, and CS, and XP.
Doing the right thing. I'm waiting for fun now.
I don't know if we can do anything about that. Yeah, just punish Kench for being there. I tried to give it. Okay. I even missed my W there. It's unfortunate. Maybe I didn't need to ignite that, I'm not sure. But where the I was about to say, they didn't take Warmogs out of the game, did they? Okay. It's fine. Is he gonna die? Well, it's a flash, I guess. It's not good that your deer's getting fed. That's like the one... Well, we don't want Zaya to get fed either. Actually, all of them are kind of bad if they get fed. He's gonna die. And we can't counter with anything, I don't think. He's dead with or without Yone, and Yone's given up waves for it. Not even close. God, dude's 0-4. You just can't put, or like, you have to be very careful. You have to have good warding. I don't think he's bought any control wards. Maybe he has, I don't know. But you gotta be careful. Mundo could come down here in a minute.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Double Giant's Belt Mundo, eh? Really just gonna let them do this? I guess so, now. I mean, now it's gonna be warded. Top, I mean, they're just literally farming top. Okay. We did get a shutdown. I mean, it's too late. They already got my control ward, like. Well, I died, but we should get multiple kills here. Why would you go back in without anybody else? I mean, I guess it's just Mundo or Kench getting it, but yeah, I'll just get Ionians here, I guess.
Enemy rampage.
Oh god.
Whoa! I saw stars for a second.
I mean, she shouldn't have gone back in for the support. Like, me dying for Xayah is fine, because she's also losing CS at tower, but her going in to trade for the support, it's not okay. She should have just backed up and pushed. Especially with, like, mid-rotating.
You have slain an enemy.
Sucks I am getting a lot of these kills too, though, but I guess we knew all of her stuff was gone, but I also knew Tom Kench was coming back. Okay. We're not even up. This dude's roamed like 2 or 3 times. We're not even up any CS mid. Guess we are getting a bunch of grubs, in theory.
An enemy has been slain.
Sometimes we legions of darkness need a break.
Okay. I mean, we're in it. How are we? Are we ahead in items? I mean, yeah, we're up a pickaxe. Basically. I don't remember the price differential on these items. $21.70. This is slightly more expensive.
Is unstoppable. Enemy rampage.
No fucking way. Dude, how is she fucking healing so much? I guess it was the potion. Man, that was like the most powerful potion in the world, dude. That shit is crazy. How is, like, legit, how is she healing so much? I guess the Q... does the Q heal an ally too? Off of Kench? It might heal an ally or Font of Life. I know Font heals an ally every so often. Maybe you got a little bit off of that. I think the Q is just a personal heal, though. The Kent's Q, that is. He's gone.
An enemy is dominating. Your team has destroyed a turret.
They're gonna get third drag here.
But it is less complicated.
That's annoying.
Evil never looked so hot. It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope. It's that the light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Actually, I'm gonna sell this control word. I hate to do it, but this is the difference between Warmogs or not on this back. So,
Turret has been destroyed.
Warmog's activation, that is, or not.
I only believe in myself.
Enemy killing spree.
I do what I want. No start. Supersonic star!
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Oh my god. That dude doesn't even have any items. You know, I guess he's got Blade, but
Enjoy your life while it lasts.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Doing the right thing is boring.
An ally has been slain.
here does have Abyssal. Not a ton else. I'm gonna have to get Abyssal too.
An ally has been slain.
They don't have that much magic damage, but we need the penetration. Jovi Yone. I did play a couple of sequences pretty good with Yone. We're just getting For how much that Yone roamed, he should definitely at least be down CS. Oh my god. Yeah, it's one of those games. I did get too many kills, probably. I mean, some of them were just Ignite ticks. But there's probably some universe where I could have handed off 1 or 2 more to Kaisa. I don't know. It's easy to say that, but then you go back and look, and sometimes when I try to hand them off, they just don't work. Like, it wasn't anything egregious, like auto-attacking for a last hit, or anything like that. And I did give over quite a few. I mean, she still has 3. Yeah, top, jungle, and mid are just black holes. Our comp is not that great to begin with. Maybe I should have just dodged. I don't know. I thought that Heimer would at least dominate Illaoi in lane. Like, I don't know how he was... well, I do. He got ganked and died every time to the gank. But Mundo in the jungle feels kind of worthless. Yikes. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Arcane Heimer top. Offering penetration this evening. Man. I wish. I offered it when we were paying the bill at Olive Garden. She said no, so we split the bill. Hey, that's fair. Yo, baby, how much you like those breadsticks? Would you like another stick? No? Alright, you're paying for them. I'll give it to Kaisa. I don't know why they give... Sometimes they give you 4 people versus not. Like, I don't know. Well, thank you. I'm flattered, Unizak. Hopefully somebody would. But I need to get on that grinder, man. Wife's going to sleep, says I'm tired. I say no problem. Let's see what Larry's doing. Let's see what Chet's doing. See if that frat party's still going on. Alright. I've never met anyone Chet. I feel like Chet is even more like Chad than Chad now. I don't know why. That name just to me, it just cracks me up. It just screams like frat guy out on a golf course. When the wife goes to bed, grinder comes into play. That's right. Wife's like, I'm too tired, man. Just call up Chet. Chet's taking one for the team. In more ways than one. We call that a fuckboy. Wait, I thought fuckboy was supposed to be like the kind of bro. Oh, you're talking about like Chet, like the frat guy? Shout out Chet. And that's it for the games, unfortunately. Game. I only have time for one. I'm already staying up pretty late at 11:30. I do have to get up, take the kids in, do conferences. But I didn't want to miss another night. I wanted to at least drop in and say, hey, some of you guys. But, oh, regarding Chet, yeah. Fuck boy. Thought it'd be a fuck toy instead of a fuck boy, but I don't know. There are fuck boys and there are fuck toys out there. But anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to get a game. Ayo. Should get compensation. I know. I'm sorry. But tomorrow I should be able to get back on. I don't remember if Jason's back tomorrow or again, like how he's going to feel after the trip, if he wants to play or not. I think Saturday, hopefully he'll be good. He's been on vacation all this week. But hopefully I can get on a little bit earlier tomorrow. Like I said, I don't think I have any plans. I'll have to check with the wife, but I don't think we have any plans. So, and I should be able to stay up a little bit later. I do have conferences at like 10 a.m., but hopefully I can stay up till, at least midnight, something like that. We'll definitely get in 2 or 3 games tomorrow, though. So, anyways, thank y'all for coming out. As always, it's fun. Sorry I haven't been as consistent lately. I'm going to try to get back in there. It's just been, busy with a lot of stuff, as usual, but I'm going to try to get back in. Vacation, bro, is visiting Chet. Hey, Chet's mine, dude. He needs to go find his own fuck toy. God. Just sounds so terrible. Yeah, I'm getting defensive about my frat bros, okay? I had to infiltrate Kappa Sig for months to scout that out. Gotta figure out if he's down or not. Pose as a as a grad student or something, I don't know. God. I'd be getting an email from like student affairs so quick if anything like that happened. I was like masquerading around, like pretending to be a student at their parties to try to pick up bros or hoes, anybody. I'm sure I would. I don't know, there's an official rule against that, but I'm sure there's a strongly implied that's probably not chill. That's right. It's just a bro job. That's right. Nothing wrong with a little bro job. Now, I don't think... Maybe I have heard that before. But I haven't heard that in a while. That's pretty funny. I like that. A bro job. Yo, dude, it's chill, man. Your girlfriend, your wife, they don't have to find out. It's just a bro job. No big deal. Okay. Anyways, I got to get out of here. But thank y'all very much. It's always fun. Always a good time. So try to get back on tomorrow. See if we can play a couple of games. But anyways, that's it. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.